Run it, baby. Ricky Cheese, baby!
Hey guys, it's your boy Ricky Cheese with the FloridaWrestling.com. I am here with the one and only Alex Wisdom of Florida Wrestling Insight. We're going to do a little video here just to kind of keep you guys updated, let you know what's happening 6 days from today, which we are pumped. The KOF, Kings of Florida, and the debate duels. The 1A, 2A, 3A squads are going to be stepping to the line to finally see who reigns supreme. But there's been some changes expected. We did expect it, but we were ready for it. So, Alex, let's tell the people first how this came about and why we're doing it.
Well, first off, when I started working with you, when I had the honor of starting working with Florida Wrestling Room, we all had the same idea of having an event like this to prove who's the best of the best. And we talked about this multiple times. And then nearing the end of the state tournament, we were like, hey, let's get serious about this. Let's actually plan something and come about. And that's what happened. We've been, doing our research, planning events, awards, all that stuff. And up to this point, now we're 6 days away from what I think is going to be a super successful event and one of the most successful events in Florida for the summer this year. But yes, there has been some changes. So the biggest change we have realized, not just us, but everyone that follows the event, is roster changes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that we cannot control. And Ricky and I have said this multiple times. We are not people that want kids to cut 20 pounds and end up in the hospital. We are not those type of directors that want to run those type of tournaments. So involving injuries, health concerns, or whatever it may be, we had some high-level state champs drop out. Again, we cannot control that. But like Ricky said, we are ready, and we'll still make this event a top-tier event of wrestling. And we really do appreciate every single one of you that understand and just, come to support the tournament, no matter if it's, 52 state champs, 42 state champs, or state placers only. So that's been one big change. How do you feel about that, Ricky?
I've got a few different feelings. My first feeling that I want to talk about is I understand, kids are going to drop for whatever reasons. And listen, most of the reasons that we got were legitimate reasons. So I understand, listen, love and respect to all those guys. They originally said yes, so they were ready to compete. For whatever reason, things happen. Kids didn't know about certain things, or one kid had a really rough time, making the weight, and he was honest and said, "Listen, man, it ain't gonna happen." And we get that. We'd rather that than the day before,
Exactly.
So it did give us a little time. The second thing I want to talk about, and guys, listen, you know me as a pretty, mild-mannered guy. I'm kind of a yes man, which kind of gets me in trouble a lot because I like to, do right by everybody. But sometimes, you just got to say what you feel. And today is that time. Listen, guys, we're doing this to build the sport of wrestling. We're doing this to promote the Florida kids. We're doing this to help an already existing Florida college program that we have get even bigger and bring more eyes to their program, Southeastern University. Coach Travis Patrick. Thank you, Travis, for giving us the facilities. That was big time, huge for us. But here's the deal, guys. Listen, whether you like the fact that we had to replace some kids or you don't like or you like the fact, however you feel about it, listen, every single kid stepping on that mat has earned the right to be there. And I'm getting a little loud because I'm passionate about this. Those kids busted their asses at the state tournament. Every one of them went home with a medal around their neck. They all have the right to be there. The other thing I want to touch on real quick, and forgive me if I'm on a rampage, but I got to get this out. We invited every single state champion, every one of them.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct. Every single one of them.
Invitations to probably 99% of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of them said yes. Some of them couldn't. All right. We posted, you had 48 hours. From the time we contacted you, whether it was on Instagram, our Facebook message, or our text message, however it was that we were able to send you a message inviting you, you had 48 hours. Guys, we put this thing together in like 30 days or less. We didn't have weeks to wait for kids to answer. So we set a time limit. We gave you 2 days. If we didn't hear from you, boom, we went to the runner-up. If he didn't respond, boom, we went to 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place, and down the line to 8th. I don't even think we have any 8s. Most of them are pretty high placers.
Yeah.
Maybe a 5th or 6th here and there. But guess what? Again, they're damn good and they earn the right to be there and they're going to perform. Here's the difference. They want to be there. They want to be
Yeah.
They were waiting for that call. So
That's an important point. Sadly this week we did have probably the most drops we had in the week, and every single kid that I contacted with maybe 8, 9, 10 days to make a plus 5 pound allowance for a weight class that they wrestled during the season said yes immediately, and if they couldn't, they were honest and said no.
right.
And just like that, these kids answered probably less than 24 hours, maybe like an hour or two. So much respect to those kids for stepping up to the line with very short notice. And like Ricky said, we have made a community where we support Florida wrestling no matter the outcome, and we need to respect what these kids are doing. And we don't want to disrespect the tournament, because disrespecting the tournament is disrespecting our Florida program, Southeastern University, all the kids that worked hard to get to where they're at, to be at the state floor and the state podium and at this event, all the coaches that are taking time out of their days on Easter weekend, by the way, which is a super big deal, to come to this tournament. So there's a lot of factors going into this, and the fact that they're spending time out of their day to come wrestle at this event, which everyone had speculations about, which was about to happen in 6 days, that we want to happen in the future multiple times, is just a big deal. So let's just make sure to support Florida wrestling as a whole, no matter the situation.
Exactly. I just don't understand the whole point of why somebody would badmouth an event that we're doing to help promote your children, your kids that you coach. So, listen, guys, we put this thing on, with
Probably 2 months. We had very short time.
Yeah, I said 30 days. Most of it was done in 30 days. It's not an easy thing to do. I think the hardest part probably was your job, Alex, getting a hold of these kids and saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. Do you want to be a part of it? So,
yeah, next to sponsors and logistics, that was probably the hardest part. Another thing, a lot of kids have been texting me, guys, please bring your own singlet. The singlet you saw on the Florida Wrestling Room post is for the champions of that weight class,
right.
for the 2-0 champions. Please bring your own singlets. You can have one coach in the corner. I know some of you guys have multiple coaches coming to support you. That is totally okay. But we already have 2 selected coaches, and you're allowed to have one coach of your choice in your corner, which is 3 in total in your corner, because we want to make sure that you have at least someone that knows your style of wrestling and can actually coach you with the moves because we all know terminology is different in the sport.
Right.
But if you do bring extra coaches, I'm sorry, but those guys will have to pay the event fee to be spectators.
Yeah.
Only one of your coaches can come in for free if you bring more than one.
Yep.
We've had Travis just said 320 ticket sales around there out of 500 max, which is a huge deal. That's such a big deal. Not including late walk-ins, not including day of. So, we expect a lot more people. When you get there will be signs to guide you. Coach Travis Patrick told us that, because they have multiple gymnasiums there. So follow the signs. I'm sure Travis is going to do a great job in coordination and all that. He's been a huge support up to them. And he's just been helping us as a whole. Involving live stream, it will be live streamed on my Instagram live.
Yep.
So Florida_Wrestling Insight on my page. It will be Instagram live. The whole event, I will type in the chat what matches are going on, score updates, all of that. So I will have that. Kids, if you have not told me your walkout songs yet, please tell me your walkout songs so we can get it figured out before instead of the day of. We want to make this very interesting for you guys. And involving the tournament details of how it's going to be set, it's popsicle stick draw, guys. We're going to popsicle stick draw, which whoever goes first, kind of a perfect format we have is 1A faces 2A. Whoever loses, the loser of the duel, will then face 3A. Whoever wins between that, 3A will face the winner of the 1A versus 2A duel, just so that we have everything set up coordination.
Yep.
Besides that, that's how everything is going to go as of now. Ricky, I know you want to say something. I see you.
No, I was just going to say, you touched on it. You had already mentioned, I forgot what you said, but I was going to say,
songs.
Making a special with the walkout songs. Yeah. So that's another thing, guys. We want this to be as great and as special and as big as we can possibly make it for you guys, for our state as a whole, and for the competitors. So, we've really put a lot of thought into this about what we can do to make this year's event so special. But
Mhm.
you guys, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till next year when we actually have a full year to plan and get this thing done. At the state tournament, I believe we're going to be handing out golden tickets to the winners of every weight class, of every classification.
Mhm.
And they can either decline or accept right then and there. So, listen, we're going to have the lineups that you guys want to see. Most of them
Mhm.
that we have now is what you're going to want to see. I promise you, even the fill-ins are going to give you guys a hell of a show because
Mhm.
they're not just fill-ins. They're state placers. Again, they have earned the right to be there.
Exactly. With that being said, I think that's everything we need to touch on.
Yep.
If you do have any questions, please contact us or Ricky. We will answer it to the best of our ability. We will get to our people to make sure that we can, do what we need to do to accommodate with you guys. One last thing. We've said it multiple times. We'll say it one more time because I've still gotten messages. All of the proceeds are going to SEU. We do not make a dime off of this. This is all going to support our Florida program, Southeast University. There will be shirt sales there
Yep.
with each of our what is it, print-ons, right?
What's that?
Print-ons, right? For the shirts.
Yeah, so basically they're fully sublimated shirts. You'll be able to get a TFWR shirt, my brand. You'll be able to get his brand, the Florida Wrestling Insight shirt, North Florida Wrestling Show, Jordan's brand, Connor BB Train shirts. Not to
Mhm.
mention the actual event shirt. We've got a cool design with the event.
Mhm.
So you can get an event shirt as well. So all of that will be there for sale. It'll be competitive edge. Mike Kosis is going to be there. He works with Kenny Stephanis. Awesome guys. So basically what it is they sublimate the ink right into the dry fit material type of shirt or hoodie. You're going to be able to get whatever you want. Plus, they're going to bring all of their gear and stuff to sell. They got socks, headgear, whatever you want, it's going to be there. So it's being done first class all the way. I know Travis said Chick-fil-A will be there. So nobody's going to go hungry. You'll be able to buy food. You'll be able to buy gear and shirts and merchandise. It's going to be very, very cool.
Exactly.
Yep.
So yeah, with that being said, guys, that's everything we got to touch on. Like I said, any questions, please contact us. And we can't wait. 6 days, right? 6, 7 days.
It's April 19th, guys, at Southeastern University in Lakeland, Florida. We will see you there. There's only 100 and something tickets left, so get them now. If you miss out and you can't be there on the Instagram, give them the live stream address again.
FL_Wrestling Insight on Instagram. It will be Instagram Live.
FL_Wrestling Insight on Instagram. That's where we'll be live stream. I was thinking about doing it on TFWR, but you know what? Let's just do yours, man. Everyone can go there. That'll be
Yeah.
Let's do
Exactly.
it. All right, guys. We'll see you on the 19th.